Well, hello there, and good evening, everyone. I'm William Brantley from the North Jackson, Tennessee area, near Westtown Commons Shopping Center on Walker Road at the University Village Apartments. Getting ready to share with you today's climate summary and give you a forecast for the next few days momentarily. We had another beautiful day today. A few more clouds, a little more thicker than what we've been having the last few days. They actually held the temperature down just a little bit, so it wasn't quite as hot as it was last few days. But it was still pretty warm. But cooler days are on its way. Great news. Highs in the mid to upper 80s and lows down near 60 expected this weekend. Kind of give you a little hint there. We also have a few scattered showers and thunderstorms moving through parts of West Tennessee this evening. We'll probably have some again tomorrow as well before the cooler weather actually sets in. I'll go ahead and give you the stats first, and then I'll show you the other graphs I normally show you. Alright, as of 5 p.m. here in North Jackson, the skies were mostly cloudy. The temperature at that time was 82 degrees. The dew point was 74 degrees. The heat index, by the way, was around 88 degrees, which is not near as hot as it has been. Like, for example, yesterday was right around 106. About this time yesterday. Today it's about 88 degrees at 5 p.m. What a difference. The dew point was 74 degrees. The humidity would be 77%. The wind would be out of the northwest at 10 miles per hour. And the barometric pressure would be 29.94 inches of mercury. Today's low temperature so far since midnight has been 78 degrees. That ties with the record warmest low of 78 degrees made back in 2014. So right now, as of the moment, we are still having the warmest low on record, tied with 2014 for July 27th. Now, if the temperature drops below 78 degrees, between now and midnight, then the old record will hold. But as of right now, we are tying that record. And it may hold to midnight, who knows? Nature knows that one, don't it? Well, alrighty, but we'll see. And if it ends up not holding, then I'll try to mention it tomorrow night and make the adjustments accordingly. But so far, we have a record. At least tied record anyways. Alrighty, today's high temperature was 94 degrees. Remember, yesterday it got up to 96 degrees. So it's a little cooler today, about a couple of degrees at least. I have had a trace of rain here at University Village Apartments on Walker Road. That was back around 5 o'clock, 4:45, 5 o'clock time frame when I had a weak system move through. There were some strong storms over in Arkansas, Missouri, but they weakened as they moved through Jackson. So we kind of caught the weakening stage of those, but they're more forming and moving through as the evening and tomorrow comes along. So far, just a trace though here. The lowest relative humidity would be 56%, and that was at 4 p.m. The highest would be 97% at 2 a.m. The highest heat index today, by the way, feels like temperature, hit 106 today at 2 and 3 p.m. in the shade, or about 116 in the sun. And remember, yesterday's hottest was 108 in the shade. So it was a couple of degrees cooler today than yesterday, and it shouldn't be anywhere near that tomorrow. So good news in that respect, I guess. Again, 106 degrees was the highest heat index today at 2 and 3 p.m. And the lowest barometric pressure was 29.92 inches, and that occurred at 4 p.m., while the highest would be 30.03 inches, and that occurred at 8 and 9 a.m. this morning. And that'd probably be the last 100-degree heat index or above today for at least 5 or 6 days, probably, possibly longer. All right, the highest wind gust today at the Jackson, Tennessee airport was 29 miles per hour out of the west at 4:30 p.m. The sun will be setting tonight at 8:03 p.m., rising tomorrow morning at 6:01 a.m., and the moon will be setting tonight at 11:03 p.m. tonight, and rising tomorrow morning at 11:30 a.m. Now, as for the records for today, July 27th, hottest high would be 107 degrees. Whew. And that's not including the heat index. And that occurred back in 1952. By the way, the heat index didn't exist back then. I don't think it came into existence until the 1980s sometime, after that hot summer of 1980. I don't remember the exact year though, but anyways. The coolest high would be 77 degrees back in 1984. The warmest low, 78 degrees in 2014 and 2017 so far. The coldest low would be 57 degrees in 1962, and the record rainfall 2.71 inches back in 1998. Alright, now I'm going to read to you a few days forecast and then show you the various graphs as well. Forecast for tonight basically calls for very cloudy, too cloudy, especially towards sunset and after. Mostly cloudy for sure by then, after sunset. We still have about a 30 to maybe 40% chance of a few scattered showers and thunderstorms throughout the evening, especially from here on, actually. That will lead to a mostly cloudy day tomorrow, at least until sunset tomorrow night anyways. We do have about a good 70-80% chance for some scattered showers and thunderstorms toward midnight and after, until about mid-afternoon tomorrow, roughly around 3 or 4 p.m., and then it will remain mostly cloudy till about sunset tomorrow night, then become fair. The low tomorrow morning should be around 76, so it'll still be a little warm in the morning, but the high tomorrow is only going to be about 88 degrees, opposed to like today's 94. We should have west winds at about 10 to 20 miles per hour. On Saturday and Sunday, oh my gosh, we have a beautiful weekend coming up for midsummer. It's going to be cool. Saturday morning, 67 degrees for low and a high of only 85 degrees. Oh, compare that to nearly 95, 96, 97 or so, 10 degrees cooler. And it actually feels like temperature is going to be near or below the actual temperature. It's going to feel cooler because we'll have north winds at 10 to 20 and lower humidity. Sunday, it looks like it's going to be mostly clear with low near 60. Whew, 60. Some places might even hit the upper 50s. Whew, that's going to really feel good. And the high should be around 86 degrees with north winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. I'll go ahead and give you a couple of days into next week. Looks like it's going to be continued mostly clear Monday with a low near 61 and a high of 88. So even Monday is going to be a great day. Northeast winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tuesday, mostly clear, low near 63 and a high of about 90 with east winds of 5 to 10. And I'll go ahead and give you Wednesday, mostly fair skies with a low near 66 and a high of 91 with east winds of 5 to 10 miles per hour. So it's basically going to feel real good starting tomorrow through next Monday and a little bit of next Tuesday before it starts warming back up again. Now, if you'd like to read the complete 9-day forecast, that'll take you all the way through next Saturday, August the 5th, you can go to my forecast website at southjacksonweather.wordpress.com, and you'll be able to read it from there if you'd like to. Alrighty, let me go ahead and move on to tonight's frontal map and show that to you as courtesy of Weather Underground. I'm just going to show you the map and the map fronts tonight, and then I'll go from there on this one. As you can see, Tennessee is got a stationary front to our east. Stationary front crossing through Knoxville and going down through South Carolina, well on out until the Atlantic Ocean. It goes up to a low in Ohio, western Ohio, and then it swings southwest to another low in Oklahoma, and then it stretches on out to New Mexico and stops. That's the front that'll be moving through tomorrow. That's going to be bringing us a lot cooler weather for this time of the year. And I think that's the fronts that I really wanted you to see for tonight. Okay, you can think that front right there, up there, just past St. Louis now. It's going to be cooling us off for the weekend. So thank you, cold front. Cool front might be a better word. All right, let's look at the National Weather Service's local radar. As you can see, there are some storms around West Tennessee. They've gotten pretty heavy east of us. There's a strong one over there in Decatur County near Parsons, Tennessee. And looks like they're moving across the Tennessee River on over into near the Clarksville, Tennessee area in Tennessee. And there's some to our north of Dyersburg approaching Union City. And there's some more forming to the west of the river, and those will probably approach us here in the next 2 to 3 hours. And there's nothing south of us hardly. They're mainly north of us. I think that's the main part. Let me see if I can get this thing to do something without messing it up. I don't know if I change this, it might. No, that's it. You can see there. This is a wider range, but that's it for now. Well, there's some heavy ones up there in Kentucky. My goodness. As you can see, once these storms, this is a wider version or zoom way out version, if I can get my language straight, of all that. But you can see that there's some more up in Missouri that may affect us later on tonight and on into tomorrow. Alright, let me show you the satellite real quick. Thanks to AccuWeather. There's Florida, in case you're wondering what the weather's like down there. There's the rain across parts of the area. And right here is Tennessee. You see the scattered showers on this one. What's sort of heading our way and how thick the clouds may be. And that's pretty much it. I think that's good enough for tonight, folks. Alrighty, that's it for tonight. I wish you all have a very pleasant night, sweet dreams, and I hope to talk to you again tomorrow night. And God bless each and every one of you. Let me go back on me real quick. Good night, folks, and God bless you.